Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the Self-Indulgent Podcast, episode 374 today. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it. Andy T is here. Hey there, Andy T.
Hi, I'm here.
How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
You sound great. Did you bring your drops today?
I came here with my dick in my hand.
Don't come into this show with your dick in your hand, bro. It's too late. I brought my drops. And that's the only one I'm going to play. The punch one.
Who you punching?
The haters. The haters, bro. Oh, this guy's already in the room. Cold as ice. He's very upset that I charge for content. Very upset. These people with their money. Anytime money is brought up, these pores, you know what I'm saying? These people that have holes in their pockets, in their pants, and not because they purchased it that way. They're very upset. They're very upset when you charge money and people offer you money as well. Back. They hate the free exchange of cash and services. Your content is only
found a
Almation.
loophole.
Cold as ice. Your content is only Almation. We do have some Alnation, which is so great today. He's right about that. But, I mean, this is Alnation talking shit on me. More of that today, which will be great. Almation is my favorite. Almation. Dalmatians is the only piece of content I have. Dalmatians. 101 Alnations. Ooh, that's a good Disney.
101 Almation contents.
Yeah, dude. Welcome to the show. We do have Al Nation talking shit on me, some tweets, which is very funny to me. These people, they get so mad. They think saying, Al Nation is the only thing you can talk about. You think that's going to stop me? No way. It just makes me know that you hate it. And it makes me going to do it a billion years. You're a dickhead. That's correct. His name is Cold as Ice.
Wrong form of your.
Yeah, bro. I don't correct yours anymore. I don't do that. I'm not a guy that corrects people's yours. I don't correct the twos when people miscorrect.
I only do it in that voice.
Yeah, you got to do it in the jokey voice if you're going to do it. Otherwise, you kind of sound pretentious, like you're showing off, like you know you're yours, bro.
Like I know the language, my primary language.
You know you're yours, Andy T?
I know you're yours.
Sure. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
It's not Almation, so it's irrelevant.
We got Greg's words of wisdom, and we'll go from there. How you guys doing? How you doing, Andy T?
Great. Did you have a good Halloweens?
I had a
trick-or-treating?
I didn't go trick-or-treating, but I did a show with... No, I didn't do a show. I wasn't here. I was producing Topher's show, KeeperCast, which is pretty good. Go check it out, KeeperCast. On... Where is it? It's on twitch.com/KeeperCast69. Classic.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. So we got that. We got Greg's words of wisdom. I said that. And we got a few things. Oh, and we got... I know this is a little late, but we got Eminem's sweet freestyle against Trump. But also, we have all the responses of people rapping back at him, which is gonna be. I know these are very political raps, but we gotta keep the political parts out of it and just cringe together. Okay?
These people are like professional rappers, right? So it's gonna be like an actual fight. Oh,
no, it's
wow,
people in their cars. It's people. Listen, I don't like Eminem's rap either. That thing sucked. It was very cringe. In fact, it was mostly disappointing. You know?
As soon as you hit play on the video and there was a guy in his car, you were already in, right? Just love people shooting their selfie pictures in their cars.
Have you watched... yeah, I love that people are in their
front-facing camera. Yeah.
Have you watched the new season of... what is it? Stranger Things.
Oh, I thought you were going to say some kind of a food review show. Like
No.
it's a season.
No.
We got one episode left.
Okay. How is it? Is it good?
Did you watch the first season?
I loved the first season. I can't watch the second season. I can't do it.
What does that mean?
It's too many people. I can't watch. As soon as I see the Toothless Kid, I'm going to see Schumer dressed as the Toothless Kid. All these people obsessing over Stranger
I didn't see that.
It will just, it's been ruined for me. I got to give it like 8 years before I watch season 2 because it's too much. People are really obsessed with this show. Do you love that show?
It's good. I mean, it's got its problem. It's got its tropes, just like any.
Is it as good as the food reviewer in his car?
It's as good as that. Yes.
It's as good. Damn, that's good.
I would dare say better than that.
He reviewed a Five Guys bacon cheat, dude, recently. What do you got to say about that?
Don't spoil it for me, dude. Now it's ruined.
You're right. Sorry. There's a lot of other episodes you can watch, though. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. This is our bonus show, the one that people pay for willingly. People pay for this shit.
Cold as Ice. Hope to see your subscription.
Yep, Cold as Ice subscribed, actually. He's just goofing
for the next 7 days.
Yeah, he subscribed, and he loves the show. I get DMs from Cold as Ice all the time. Just
he paid a year up front, right?
Yeah, he paid a full year of subscription fees. And I was like, dude, the show, we're not doing bonus content for much longer, you know? We're not doing that. And he's like, I don't care. I just need to support the show. We love you over here at the Cold as Ice household.
Headquarters.
The headquarters of Cold as Ice. I don't get how that's an insult, by the way, when you're like, you charge for your show. Yeah, I do.
And guess what? You could also watch it live on Periscope for free.
And it's free as well. It's amazing. These people on Periscope have lost their minds. Speaking of which, should we get to our main man? You know, this is the Al Nation podcast, guys. You should give Al Nation half for content use. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Sure am.
Because you're breaking the law. Because he told you can't use it, so.
That's true. That does hold up in court. We finally, what I do love about this is we finally have one guy defending Al Nation. You know? One guy, finally. Someone's in here defending the man. Because it's getting sad out there. I'm seeing, so this week has been a very sad week for Al Nation. People are sending me screenshots of him in rooms. He's like this, he's like arguing with people that are like borderline mentally handicapped at this point. Like calling them retards and stuff. And you're like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Essentially on the verge of being homeless, mentally handicapped peoples.
He's just joining random scopes.
Yeah, like they must know each other or some shit because they all have some sort of, you know, I don't know. They all have beef with each other or some shit. They're all insane. Like they all assume this app is their world. That's what it is. This is the Anal Podcast, the Al Nation Appreciation Listeners Podcast. Anyway, what were we talking about? Anyway, so Al Nation's going into these chats, and finally I went into one today, and I start adding him, you know. He has me blocked, but when you're in the same chat room, for some reason there's some sort of bug where we can see each other's, like, comments in the chat, right?
Funny.
So I start adding him, and he's not saying anything. And he does this move, which is my favorite. The whole time I'm going, how many parties you been to with these ladies? You know, the classics. I'm hitting all the classics. You know,
thing he doesn't remember saying.
My free bird, if you will. So it's like a glitch, yeah. So the whole time I'm saying these things, and finally he messages out into the chat room, I know a lot of haters are probably messaging me right now, but I want them to know that have them muted and I can't read you. And it's just like, you are an idiot, dude. And then I go, oh, now I know you can see everything I'm saying. But he pulled a Bradman. This is what Bradman used to do when I'd goof on him on Twitter. He'd block me on Twitter, but then he'd check periodically what I was saying. And then he'd go, I know a lot of people are adding me right now, but I'm not seeing it. So why even reference it? Why even reference it, you idiot?
Can't see you over there, Shaun. I got my eyes closed, all right? Looking through his fingers at you.
Yeah, I can't. It's too good. It's too good. Anyway, hold on. Let me pull up something here. Where did I send this to? Me. Oh yeah, I forgot to. You know, if we're gonna talk about Al Nation, let's do his intro and then we'll do his outro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying, dog? There it is. Okay, this is going to be the intro, actually. We'll do an intro, then we'll do an outro. Can I bring it over to my other screen so I can share this with you guys? That's a banger. That one, I would dance. I'm not even a dancing man, but if I was at the club and that came on, wouldn't you dance? Wouldn't you dance the night away?
Diddy App sure knows how to write a hook.
Sure did. It sure does. It's lit. It's a banger, right? It's amazing stuff. It's a hit for show. I agree. So anyway, Al Nation's arguing with people that are on borderline mentally challenged right now. He's in 18 scopes today, arguing with everybody. So last week we played a personal message that Al Nation sent us. He sent us a personal video message, okay? And he talked shit in this personal video message, okay? And after the show, he got mad and for some reason didn't like that I played these personal messages. So let's read some, and he tweeted these out. So Al Nation tweeted.
We're going to recap the video again?
Should we? I mean, they're very funny. I do love these vids. Let's just watch. Yeah, we'll watch.
Just straight through.
We'll just watch it straight through. We won't pause it. I'm going to show you this video that Al Nation sent us. It's straight from him. Straight from his iPhone or Mac or whatever he's using. But it's clearly him. Like, there's no denying it's video. He's got a backwards hat and he's got glasses on. Yeah, exactly.
Signature outfit.
What's that?
That's his signature outfit.
It is. It is. We all love seeing Al Nation in his signature outfit. This one. So this is what we got last week.
Shaun, it's me. Al. The youth of Al Nation. This is the one video you have my permission to use. You understand that?
Oh, shit.
I give you permission to use this on all your social media and all the internet. Why? Because I want to clarify something, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
I've been on social media for over 25 years. And I'm going to show you right now one of my first inventions. That's
like
right.
An innie chin.
The wheel, motherfucker.
He does.
I invented this. You know, Pat Sajak, Wheel of Fortune, they never gave me credit. And it's just sad what's become of this. People, like... people
the wheel breaks.
Cam girls, like comedians, like witty comments. What they're doing with this wheel, it's not right. I want my credit, Shaun. Hang on. Let me turn down the brightness on my monitor.
He does kind of look like Quagmire.
Motherfucker.
Oh, okay. So he sent us this. He's very aggressive in this video. And then afterwards, he doesn't like that we shared the video or something. So he tweets out.
He gave you permission.
Yeah, he said it in the video that he gave me permission. So he tweets 4 tweets out about me. You know? So what Al does, Al is in a tough predicament here. First of all, while I was watching him in these other scopes comment, every other person was like, dude, you suck, boo, boo. And I realized, you know how he goes, whenever you bring me up, you get more people in your room. And he's right. I'm not going to deny that. I do get more people in my room when I do a whole scope. I can do hours about making fun of them. You know why? Because people don't like you, and they love watching you get made fun of, Al Nation. That's what it is. I thought he had fans. He doesn't. I thought he had people that watch and like him. Maybe 3. Maybe 3 of them. The rest are there to laugh at how insane this man is. It really is.
Railing against him.
They're just sitting there laughing at the man. It's hilarious. I can't believe he shows his face in scopes just to get burns. I'm his fan, asswipe. See, there he is, cold as ice. Cold as ice still in here. I love, he hates the show so much he's going to sit and watch it. Good God. Anyway, I love it. Welcome to the show, Cold as Ice. You're a new best friend.
I'm his fan, singular.
I'm his fan, his one and only. Johnny Bat's asshole. You're a fan of Johnny Bat's asshole. That's John. I don't know who Johnny. See, again, this world. That's Johnny Bats. I don't know who Johnny Bats is. Who the hell is Johnny Bats? As if I'm supposed to know. He was on Seth Meyers last week. Oh, really? Was he? What are you talking about? Scope is where you do shows or where you do broadcasts for 30 people to 200 people. That's not a lot in internet world. Okay? I'm not claiming I have views either. These people all like, that's Johnny Bats. That's him.
Who is Johnny Bats?
We don't know. Nobody knows who Johnny Bats is. Except the Al Nations of the world.
Why is he being referenced? I don't understand.
Because he's cold as ice. That's him. I'm cold as ice. That's me. I'm Johnny Bats.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
Hi, Johnny Bats.
Cold as Ice 07. Let's look up his Periscope.
Free plug.
Cold as Ice. What did I say? 07? Doesn't he play for the Reds? He might. So there you go. Okay, he doesn't even have a scope. He doesn't have any broadcast. No history. And oh my God, his bio says respect and honor. What? Come on, dude. Respect and honor. What should I put in my bio? What should I put in my? You know what? I'm a man that loves respect, and I'm a man that loves honor, bro.
Fuck that shit.
Johnny Bats invented the dark scope. Is he one of these guys? See, again, these are all these guys. I'm supposed to know who Johnny Bats is. The man must, again, they're saying he invented the dark scope. There's a whole slew of people on this app that just broadcast in pitch black. Like you're the fucking Babadook. Like you're the boogeyman.
It's like a spinoff of a sleep scope.
It is. At least they're talking in it. Hey, how dare you talk shit? How dare you talk shit on that beloved sleep scope? He went to fake prison before, so he lies and makes up shit. You guys don't know what the Babadook is? It's a fun horror movie. Have you seen the Babadook?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I like that one. You invented
Babadook.
You invented the arguing during a sleep scope. I'll take credit for that. While someone is sleeping in a sleep scope, it's fun to start arguments in the chat. Okay? Everyone's making fun of Johnny Bats now in the chat. Keep it up. I like the making fun of Johnny Bats. What a name. And I can't tell what his profile pic is, but that's weird. Anyway. So back to Dalmatians. So Al Nation is in this particularly tough predicament. That was a weird sentence. Where every time we talk about him, it drives him up the wall. He hates it. I know he does. He can't stand it. I get DMs with little messages that Al Nation sends out to them, you know? Now, these aren't public messages that he sends out, but I get them. And so I know it bugs him. So what's he do? So he's in a tough predicament where he knows as soon as he brings me up or as soon as he's going to mention me, it's Laugh City, dog. We're going to start laughing. It's just fucking fuel on the fire. He gets it. He gets it. It's 100 times worse. He gets it. But his emotions. Johnny Bat says he dark scopes because he's famous and we'd recognize him. See, this is the delusion of Periscope. This is disgusting. It really makes normal people think they're famous.
But doesn't he want people to recognize him?
Mm-hmm. Probably because he's gross. Probably just because he's gross as shit, right? So anyway. What was I saying? Damn, I got some burrito in my mouth still. So he's in this tough predicament, Ale Nation, where he knows if he brings me up, I'm going to laugh my ass off. Okay, I'm going to start laughing hard. But his emotions get the best of him. And so after that last video that he sent us after we played it, he tweets 4 times in a row about me. 4 in a row. And deletes them shortly after. Because he's got an internal struggle. He can't say anything about me, but he can't help it. He's a sensitive boy. So there's so much to unpack. These are 4 tweets. I got them here for us. And there's so much to unpack in these 4 tweets. They say so much. They really do. I'm going to DL it, actually. That way you guys can't see my email, you know. I don't need you seeing that. You know, I got some private emails you don't need to be seeing. Okay, let's go over these. Here, these are amazing. So let's go one by one. SL, which is me. Can't even say my name. See, again, the struggle. The struggle is real here.
Got to conserve the tweet space.
That's true. It might, yeah, he might stick to 140. The first one. SL. Shaun Lewin is clearly still butthurt that I called out his loser friend Greg for using and lying to people and uses Nazi symbols to attack people. Okay. All right. First of all, I don't really care if you're fighting with Greg. I just found it funny I just thought it was a funny bit, you know, that there's a man arguing with Greg with a movie theater overlay on YouTube. That is
leaving a scope and going into another scope.
Not even a scope, for leaving a chat room they were all part of.
Chat room. Yep.
A chat room.
He's just using them.
So to think that I really care about that, no. I just called your thing insane, and I would have moved on and never thought about you again. You blew up, and you caught my attention. Now, let's go to the second part here. Uses Nazi symbols to attack people. This is Mr. Truth Teller. I thought this was the Truth Teller. Sorry, my nose really itches right now. I'm one of those guys. I'm getting nose hairs that are crazy, you know? I had to make the jump to... I'm a nose hair trimmer guy now, you know? So after I trimmed them right before we started the show. There's probably loose ones in there still, you know, bothering the other ones, the other hairs that are still in my skin. My nose hairs are getting out of control. Anyway, that's something you can make fun of, Ale Nation.
Nose hairs.
My nose hairs. Oh, that's embarrassing. It would look like a briar patch. Wait, what is that? Is it a briar patch?
Yeah, briar patch.
Pluck them? No way. That's Sneeze City. If I pluck my nose hairs, I'm never stop sneezing. Anyway. Wow, TMI. I can't help it. This is what happens to me. But I would love Ale Nation. Just give me one example. Do you have any proof that I use Nazi symbols? Which I'm assuming there's like one main one. There's the swastika. I've never drawn a swastika on scope or anything. I've never used it to attack someone. Maybe he thinks I have like metal swastikas. Like, yeah, they're throwing stars, except they're swastikas.
Use it to attack somebody.
Nice, dude. That would be sweet. I don't know. Or the Iron Cross?
Were you playing like clips from the KKK things or something? I don't know. Like, that's the only time it would have come up recently. Like,
I don't know. I never played anything from that Charlottesville rally. I never talked about that even. Didn't you used to have a Hitler mustache? No. And if I did, I wouldn't use my Hitler mustache to attack people. So this is Mr. Truth, you know. Oh, wait, what was the... What do we call him? Truth-telling motherfucker. Remember, he gave himself his own nickname.
Oh, yeah. Truth-telling motherfucker. I don't fucking hide from the truth and turn my back on shit and pretend I don't care about shit.
Yep, that was the name he gave himself. Seriously,
that is
not an exaggeration. Go listen to last week's episode. That's really a thing that he said. Do you have any proof that you're not part of the KKK? Shit, how do you prove that you're not part of something? It's a very lengthy nickname, yeah. What? Aren't you into German Shepherds? No, I don't even like German Shepherds as a dog. They're one of my least favorite dogs. Nah, Chihuahua. But German Shepherds I'm not really into. Fuck a black girl. Oh, that's what I gotta do. Sorry, Allie. That's how you prove you're not in the KKK. You bang a black babe. So, you know, truth-telling motherfucker. But he says I use Nazi symbols to attack people. So there you go, which is very fun. Okay. We also last week played a personal video that Bradman sent us, a fellow bald man. Okay, another bald guy. Al Nation is bald, so is Bradman. And let's see what else he tweeted. His second tweet, Al Nation. Shaun Lewin is so retarded and simple-minded, he confuses two people simply because they're both bald, even though they have nothing else in common. So fake. He's calling those videos fake, Andy T.
That's too stupid to be a joke.
That's what
I guess he could be trolling you, but
no way.
My God,
there's no way he deleted the tweets. Why would you? If you're trolling, you don't delete.
Yeah, simple-minded.
Brad Nation Man TV should be his name. Yeah, that's what I confuse him. Shaun Lewin is so retarded that he confuses two people simply because they're both bald. I confuse them all the time. What? What?
I mean, you didn't confuse them. You clearly stated one was one man and the other one was another man.
And then when they showed the video, they said, hey, this is Al Nation. Hey, this is Bradman. They said it.
And one of them had glasses and a hat on.
Right.
So it was Al, and the other one didn't.
So we know.
It was Bradman.
We can tell them apart. We're not Baldist, okay? We're not Baldist.
Even though we did that War Corpse thing, called him bald. Now, maybe we are Baldist.
This is a great comment. Maybe Al was born without the ability to recognize sarcasm or humor. Jeff said the same thing last week where he goes, the best part about this is no matter how ridiculous these videos are that you're playing, there's no possible way he'll take them or he'll laugh at them. There's no way he'll find them humorous. And he's right. Jeff's 100% right with that. He didn't. So retarded. And then calls two videos so fake. So fake. You know, I don't even want to...
I am bald.
Have you ever seen him laugh at anything?
Have I ever seen Al Nation? No.
Have you even laughed in a scope?
I've never even seen him. You retard. Those are too fake. That man, he was clearly wearing a mask. That wasn't me. Yeah. No shit, Bradman. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No shit, Almation. I can't believe he called it fake. Can you? I mean, that's seriously mind-blowing to me. My mind has been blown. That's insane. That's crazier than putting an overlay over your fucking video, your rant video. You just admitted you can't tell them apart. Damn it. How do I prove I'm not baldist? I gotta fuck a Brad man.
People have face blindness. You have bald blindness. You see the top of the head and then you don't see their face.
You're right. You're right. Al was right about you. They're saying now, shit, the chat has turned on me.
Remember when we used to have Bradman and Al Nation do sounds for the show? Shit, no, that was Wargo.
Oh, fuck, Wargo.
Another bald guy.
Bald guy, too. Shit, I could only tell he was Wargo with his glasses. He had regular glasses, not sunglasses like Al Nation.
Right.
He wears... This man is amazing. Let's keep going. What are you crying at? There's a cat crying in my house. I think I need to body slam it.
They were talking about Allie.
Allie's crying.
What are you crying at?
What are you crying at, Allie? You sound like a cat. Let's continue. I know a Wargo who's bald. Is his name Al Nation? Anyway, let's keep going. Shaun Lewin thinks using an overlay which is used by hundreds of people on Periscope is crazy. Nothing else, just crazy. He dresses up, though. This is amazing stuff. This is why he deleted. This is embarrassing. He thinks, yeah, first of all, yes, using an overlay for a rant video is insane. We were talking about this earlier. He never even references the overlay. And two, I dress up. Yeah, it was Halloween. And could you imagine if I came on a random day that wasn't Halloween, all dressed up and just dressed up like a milkman and just did my show as usual and never said anything? That's some next level shit, actually. I might start doing that. Just every 3 or 4 months, I'll just be in a weird costume and never address it. Maybe L Nation's next level shit. He even took those videos down. Yeah, he did take those videos down after I made fun of him. I love that people take their shit down when I make fun of them. Remember Bradman 260? Remember that series? Bradman 260. I made fun of it. 260, because there's 260 weekdays in a year, so he's going to do a vlog for every day of the week. But, you know, take off Saturday, Sunday. Because before that, Bradman did Bradman 365, where he was going to do... he was going to do a blog every day of the year. By the way, all these blogs that are going to be every weekday or every day, they last about 3 days. They always last. Like, they don't even get close to a 1 month. They haven't even reached 1 month, ever. They've barely made 1 week sometimes. He dresses up, though. It was Halloween, you nut job. And it is crazy to have a rant video and then never address the overlay in your video.
Did he do it in post or no?
Yeah, he did. He filmed.
So he didn't plan on doing that from the start. I could see it, but he did it multiple times.
Yeah, he did it multiple times, and this was when he decided, you know what? People love me on Periscope. I get the numbers, dog. This is the delusion they have on Periscope. People come in here and they like me. You know what? I'm branching out to YouTube. And so he did a whole rant video without chat or comment. He just did a YouTube video talking into a camera and then put an overlay on it in post.
Of an animated movie theater.
First off, hundreds on here don't use overlay. Yeah, thousands and millions of people on Periscope don't use an overlay, you psycho. I guess this is an overlay. I got an overlay on right now that says Self-Indulgent Podcast. This is nuts. I'm nuts. And a bus stop. You know what? The bus stop is far crazier than the movie theater, actually. And our last one. Let's go back to this. If you don't use Periscope how Shaun Lewin thinks you should, he will make fun of you, ridicule, belittle, and shame you with malice and create hate towards you. I don't think he knows what malice or shame means. If you don't use Periscope how Shaun Lewin thinks you should, he will make fun, ridicule, belittle, and shame you with malice and create hate towards you. So, I'm going to give you an example. First of all, I don't give a shit what you do on Periscope. Do whatever you want. Last week I went off on how people are taking it too seriously. I'm just trying to give you guidance so you don't have to be bawling or crying on this shitty app because it shouldn't be affecting you so much. Do whatever you want, though. I don't really give a shit. I'm just telling you, you're nuts if you're letting it affect you. But, what was I saying? Oh, I'll give you an example. JRT, Josh Robert Thompson, got prank called and flipped the fuck out. Flipped out. And what did I do? I goofed on him. We laughed. And what did JRT do?
Fucking goof.
Yeah, we goofed. JRT reaches out and goes, dude, that was hilarious. Or, dude, can I call in? Sure. Calls in. Great conversation. It's over. I don't bring up JRT anymore to goof on him. You see what I'm saying? L Nation. Stop fueling the fire.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to not make this show about L Nation, but every week he's throwing a new log just onto the fire. You know what? I need a new log. I can't help it. I can't help myself, especially when he's talking directly to me. JRT was a great sport. He doesn't even give a shit. But every week, I wake up And there's new Al. Stop being crazy, Al. I can't not talk about the man. He's a log thrower. He will ridicule, belittle, and shame you with malice. Shame you with malice. Like I have the malice, or I'm using malice to shame you. I'm beating you over the head with malice. Who the fuck knows anymore? Who knows with this guy? But he's crazy. Because he's using overlays. It's nuts. All right. Should we? I think that's good, L Nation. Do you have anything to say about that?
Nope.
Love Al.
Just that overlay.
Just that overlay. It's insane. It's still insane. And I don't want to even comment anything else on it because I just wanted to leave it at it's insane.
So fake.
Breaking news, Shaun Lewin is malicious and baldist. Don't forget. I don't like baldies, actually. You know what? I'm coming out as a baldist. If you don't have any hair on your head, don't live in my neighborhood. I don't need you moving next door to me. You know, white flight, you know, when black people move into a neighborhood and white people, it's called white flight when people move out. White people move out. I got bald flight. Wait, no, I'm not bald. I got hair flight. What do you call that? Not bald flight? I don't know. You malicious baldist. That's right. I'm a baldist. Get out of my life if you're bald. You know? Even if you shave your head. Disgusting.
You know? Shame these balls with some malice.
I'm going to use the malice I have in my back pocket and just shame them with it. You probably hate Larry David. That's right. There's an episode, right, of Baldist. There's an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm where they spray paint bald asshole. And he's like, this is a hate crime. And they're like, it's not a hate crime. He goes, if I wasn't bald, they wouldn't say that. Very funny to me. I like the new season so far. I've only seen the first one. An actual show I like, Andy T. Curb.
Congratulations. Because a lot of it's cringe.
Is it? You don't like it? Oh, it is uncomfortable.
I mean,
it's an uncomfortable
No,
show.
no, I don't not like it. I haven't watched all of them, but
it's it's a looser Seinfeld. I like to think. Anyway, it's been great though. I like that season, man. Anyway, that's Al Nation. Classic. We love you, buddy. As always, and let me get your outro up. Just, you don't want us to keep goofing on you. Just relax for a week or two. You know, stop going after people. Stop getting in fights with every person every 2 seconds.
Call in. We'll talk it out.
Yeah, call in. Can we? Okay, I'm going to tell you this, Al Nation. I want to offer you the olive branch. If you want to call in, we will have a civil discussion. Okay, I can offer you that. I'll be fair. I'm a fair guy. Is there anyone more fair than me? I don't think so. I should be the judge of all the court cases because I'm fair. You know? Al needs a woman. Yeah, he needs like a family in his life or something. Maybe he does.
Gotta be hard for him to pick. I mean, he's going to all those parties, those girl parties.
Yeah, that's true. He is going to all those parties. I can't wait for Al Nation to be a BFF of the podcast. You're fair as fuck. SIPFAIR. Yes, he'll just rant on my show. Watch out, Andy T. Al Nation will be coming for your spot. You lost.
I'll give it to him gladly.
You'll give it? You'll give him your drops position. I mean, you got to give it to him. All right, that was Al Nation. Al Nation. Cool. That was our outro. Sorry, B-Man will be the original fat idiot. Okay. How dare you say that about the originator of the Sleep Scope? We love you, B-Man, over here. This is our second to last bonus section. You know, just a heads up. If you don't know yet, we are discontinuing the SIP. We're not discontinuing it. Let's just say that. We're discontinuing the bonus shows because Cold as Ice was in here saying that I shouldn't charge for the show. Yeah. And
Gave you a lot of good ideas.
I really thought about it. We've been having talks off the air. Like, we've been having meetings and conference calls and stuff. And he says, thanks. See, I'm giving him credit. He's still here. There he is.
He's not getting back his lifetime membership, though. He already paid for that, so.
No, he already paid for his lifetime membership. But he's like, you know what? I think it's time to not charge anymore now that I paid. And I said, all right, you're right. Cold as ice, Johnny Bats.
You know why you did that? Because you're fair.
Because I'm a fair man. I took in what he said, and I was like, you know what? This Johnny Bats, he ain't half bad. Johnny Bats, I have a feeling about you. We're going to be friends. You and me are going to be friends. You can hate me now. We're going to be BFFs. I can feel it. What do you think, Andy T? Are you a little jealous that he's moving in on your friendship territory?
No, not at all. There's room for JB in this conversation.
Shit, yeah, dude. We like Johnny Bats now. Anyway, we had a discussion. Anyway, if you're part of the SIP family, which is our bonus content section, you pay $6 a month. We do a bonus show every weekend. You get access to all the archives, 8 years, 300 plus episodes, 500 hours of content. We are discontinuing that. Next week will be our last week of bonus shows, and we'll be going back to our one show a week format because I have a job and a life, and I can't. I leave the house at 8 in the morning and get home at 8:30 at night. So it's a 12-hour day, you know, not working, but like, you know, not being home for 12 hours sucks. That said, we will leave it up. So if you have a bonus content, or if you are signed up and you get charged in the month of November, we will refund you immediately and it will stop. We will leave it open at $3 a month, though, if you want access to those archives.
Yeah.
I think that's
Johnny Bats said that was okay.
Johnny Bats, me and him talked. He said it's all right if you charge for archives, 8 years of archives. And I was like, you know what? Very fair. Very fair. Johnny Bats is a fair guy. Me and him are both fair. He's almost as fair as I am. Not quite. He's getting there, though. He's like, he's my apprentice in fairness. You know? What was I going to say? That Johnny Bats is a sweet boy. $3 sweet. That's cool. So if you want access to it, that's only the people. See, again, I'm not going to force you to, I'm not going to guilt you into signing up. It's just, I don't want, I've been doing the show 8 years, and we're just going to put the shows behind a paywall. If you want them, you can have them. You know? That's all. I think that's fair as can be. Also, this Saturday, 11:30 a.m., our official Cool Guy contest. Now, I don't want you to get your hopes up. I have a feeling these guys are going to bail. Wrangling Craigslist dudes is a pain in my asshole. Holy shit. So we got Cool Guy awards. So some of them are nice, but some, they just don't respond. I have to email them constantly, like, yo, what's your Google Hangouts email? Let me know. Yeah, I'm in. And they'll just say things like that. And we're like, okay, I know you're in, but what's your Google Hangouts email? What's Google Hangouts? How do I use it? Okay, I'm not using you then. Goodbye.
Google it. Google it. Google Hangouts.
Anyway, we got it planned, though. And as long as we have 2 or 3 people, that's fine. We got 3 or 4 booked. Okay? So, the Cool Guy contest. We got some contestants from Craigslist. This weekend, they're going to come on, and we're going to ask them some questions. We're going to have, I think one of my favorite ones, we're going to have a flex off. They're going to have a flex off. Let them see how cool they are, and you, the chat, will decide who the winner is and who the coolest of them all is. Okay? The coolest guy. The official Cool Guy contest. That's the Cool Guy sound of the week. So that's Saturday. Just don't, I mean, I've been excited for it, and this whole week has been kind of a nightmare, so I want to just kind of like, you know, curb your excitement, your enthusiasm, if you will. Okay? Fair enough? Fair enough.
All right. If they don't show, though, you know they've been doing something real cool.
I mean, you know, yeah, exactly.
I don't blame them. I mean, cool guys got to be cool.
And the winner's getting $100 too. Winner is actually getting $100. That's not a lie. I will give the winner $100 thanks to you guys. Thanks to people that sign up for the SIP family. And Topher, because I charge him to do his podcast here. But what are you going to do? It's once a week, you know. I like Topher, but, you know, I got to produce a show once a week and not charge for it.
Be in the same room as Topher.
What time? It's not Saturday night. This will be 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Some people are like, that's too early on a Saturday. No, it's not. It's on your phone. Just pick up your phone, join the room, and just watch while you still lay in bed. It's 11:30 a.m. on Saturday, California time. I got a wedding to go to that night.
What?
Yeah. James Stebick. Married, dude. Friend of the show. Yeah, he had his other wedding in Hawaii, this Stebick, you know?
What a dick.
So he invited all of us. We couldn't go, clearly. I'm not flying to Hawaii for someone else's wedding. You know, maybe for my own or a honeymoon or something for me. But then he's got to come back. You know why? Presents, probably. I like to pretend it's for presents. That's why he's doing a thing here. He's like, no, we want to do a reception for our friends. Yeah, right. You want presents from your friends.
I'll fuck you right now.
There he is. What the fuck would marry you? A person, hopefully.
That at his wedding.
That's what cold as ice. I know you don't mean that. What the fuck would marry you? WTF,
What?
he says.
He's not getting married. He's going to a wedding.
I know. I'm going to a wedding. Anyway. Cold as ice. I know you don't mean it. I know you're just having a tough time. We're cool. We're very cool. I think we're winning them over. Anyway. Oh shit, that's a very real comment. $3 a month, that's cheap. My ex-wife charges me $550 per month to see my son, and I married her 13 years. Oh geez, that got too real, sir. I'm sorry about that. All right, should we get to Greg's words of wisdom, dude? We love you, Greg.
Cold as ice. Talk to the lawyer. Maybe get that price down a bit.
Oh shit, you're
Talk to the judge.
Yeah. Have cold as ice. Talk to the courts. The court system. He'll cut it in half. I went from charging $6 to $3 because of cold as ice. Cold as ice. You in the room still? Go to this guy. Okay. Go help this dude out.
Your Honor, I'd like to call my lawyer, Cold as Ice 07, a.k.a. Johnny Bats.
Oh, no. Then the judge is like, oh, Johnny Bats? Shit. He does those,
Johnny Bats?
He does those scopes in the dark.
Order.
Yeah, and the jury just all rumblings, you know.
A jury? I don't know if there's a jury.
There's a jury in every courtroom, just waiting to juror. Okay?
All right.
So, yeah, just the whole court rumbles when they hear Johnny Bats. They know. Anyway, let's get to Greg the Virgin. Greg the Virgin, he does our food reviews for us, and he's been on the show a while. A jury for $3, ass swipe. Okay, that one didn't make sense, cold as ice. You got to try harder. If you're gonna hang with me, dude, you got to make sense. That's dipping into.
You gotta listen the whole time.
Yeah, you're dipping into Al Nation territory with that kind of response. You know, these incoherent responses that don't make sense.
Well, that is his fan.
I know. Oh, is he charging $3? I don't know. Anyway. Greg the Virgin, we love you. I don't remember which one's which here, so we may hear a repeat or two. But let's just check out what we got. These are words of wisdom from Greg. This is not his food review, by the way.
More words
All right, well, let me put them on screen here.
of wisdom by me. So,
Okay, I already love this one because he's been distracted by whatever WWE match he's watching. He just some guy, some fucking, it's like, sounds like Roman Reigns cutting a promo here. I like Greg too. We love Greg on this show. Greg makes these specifically for the show, actually. All these words of wisdoms, all the food reviews, there are specifically for this show. He makes them for us. So in the middle, and one of our favorite things here is he always has WWE playing in the background, okay? Even when he's in his car, somehow WWE's playing. So in this one, he gets distracted by the WWE.
More words of wisdom by me. So,
oh, he's looking at the TV.
it's okay to have a mental brain part once in a while. Sometimes you have a squirrel moment, and that's okay. You're not old. You're just thinking. Or make it seem like you're thinking about something. Or you're just like spacing him out. And you say, oh, sorry, I had a brain fart.
He played that off pretty well. I think he started that not knowing what he was going to say, or he forgot what he was going to say, and just rolled right into that explanation. Dude, Greg the Virgin.
Or that was all planned.
Or it was all planned. Sure.
I wish you just would have watched TV for like a full 3 minutes.
I'm gonna promote KeeperCast here. One of my favorite things Topher ever did on KeeperCast was he got some guy off Craigslist, auditioned to be his co-host, and the guy said he liked basketball, and then Topher had him announce a basketball game that wasn't on TV, and he just did it for 2 minutes straight without stopping. This guy just goes, oh, now Johnson has the ball. Oh, he passes to Stockton and he puts it up. It's unbelievable. Randy Crowder was his name. But he announced
the studio?
No, it was just over Skype, but we just sat there watching a guy on Skype announce a basketball game that wasn't there.
That's pretty great.
It was good. KeeperCast. And okay, so let's move on to we got more words of wisdom here with Greg. Cold as Ice likes Greg. I don't like the Cold as Ice likes everybody but me. You know, it hurts my feelings.
More words of wisdom from me to you.
Oh, he's got the remote.
So, when you go to the movies and you don't want anyone sitting in front of you, if they have one of those, get it by the seat ahead of time, pour popcorn in the front of it, pour popcorn to the side of the seats, and then the one behind you. Try to get there a little early and just pour the popcorn around. Because if they see that, 9 times out of 10 they won't sit there, and boom, got the little theater area to yourself.
So wait a second.
Thank you later.
So to be left alone at the movie theater and not have people sit by him, he just pours popcorn everywhere on all the seats surrounding him?
Yeah, you got to drop like another $20 on the popcorn. I mean, because you got to get a large if you're going to cover like.
Sure, because
4 or 5 seats.
And these movie theaters, they don't let you get refills unless you get the large. You know what I mean? Have you done that? I don't know how it is in Illinois.
I don't know.
Here, you can't get a refill unless you get a large, and then you can get a refill, and it's a quarter or it's free. So he pours popcorn all around. I like the image of Greg sitting in just a circle of popcorn around him, like a crop circle, but it's Greg in the middle. Andy T and I, that's where we met, working at a movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I thought I heard another Allie crying. And my classic move, I've said this a billion times, we had stadium seating that it steps up. So like each row is higher than the rest, right? So you go to the top and you look down and you could see the hallway that leads from the door to the front of the theater, and then you can get in your seat. The garbage was right there. And Andy, my move. If anybody left their popcorn, I was dropping popcorn on whoever was taking that garbage out. I would drop it right on their head, because that was the funniest thing in the world to me. One day I did it to Andy, though. He got so mad, he whipped that garbage and just chucked it on the ground. I've never seen you act this way, ever.
I've never been as mad since.
No, I have never seen you act as mad since. You angrily chucked the fucking garbage down.
Yeah.
You can brush popcorn off a seat. You can't dry soda. That's a good call. But you can't see the soda in the dark. People would just sit down and get moist, you know. You had a legit rage moment. I've never seen you act this way. You ever get
this? You had to clean it up.
Then who did? I did, I think, right?
Yeah.
I felt bad. It was pretty funny, though. Why didn't you just return the favor, Andy T? Chuck it back at me. Yeah, we used to do that. It happens. The rage moments do happen, you know. Do you ever get in a yelling match with your wife, Andy T? Have you guys ever been in like a yelling match?
Not like screaming. I mean,
okay.
in arguments.
What about that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I feel.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I've yelled, but like it's been like a one-time thing, you know, not like it's back and forth. You know.
I mean, we got to watch now too, because we got like,
Yeah, you don't want to
nearly a 2-year-old. We don't want to
ruin your child and be like, Mom and Dad hate each other. Well, my mom and dad yelled a lot at each other. And I'm a great guy.
What do you know? Now you love confrontation. I wonder if those things are related.
No! No, I don't like confrontation. I just like people. I guess I like people that are mad.
Mm-hmm.
I used to cry when I was a kid, right? When my parents would fight. I'd cry and cry. And eventually they fought so much and yelled at each other so much, you just become numb. You just numb it out. I don't know. One time I woke up, right? Middle of the night. Yelling going on. They aren't this bad. I mean, they still bicker, but they still bicker like crazy. But they don't yell at each other like they used to. I don't think so. And so anyway, I woke up in the middle of the night and they were yelling, right? And my door had, I'm trying to explain how the door looked. Do you know what the story is? I think I've told you this before.
I think I know this one.
So the door has like paneled sections in it, right? There's paneled sections.
Panel door or something.
Yeah, like it was like it was a nicer door. It wasn't a hollow one. It was one of those like legit wood ones with panels through it. And they were yelling. Are they still married? Yeah, they're still married. And all of a sudden, one of the panels explodes because my dad punched his way just punched through it. He's a big man. You look at me and you go, Shaun's fucking ripped, you know? He's a buff guy. My dad's bigger. You're like, Shaun could probably lift 1,000 pounds. My dad can lift 2,000 pounds. Okay? Anyway.
You might think Shaun's voice is pretty deep.
Oh, you gotta hear
Shaun's dad's voice 4 times as deep.
It's just you can barely hear it. It just shows up. The only way you can tell when my dad is talking is you have to have a Richter scale and look. And you can look at the Richter scale and be like, oh, my dad's talking. And it just vibrates, okay? It's that deep. It just it sounds like those guys that get bass, you know, amps and bass fucking subwoofers in their car. It's like,
Are you sure he didn't just talk at the door loudly?
Oh, you're right. He might have just talked to the door. So, you know, you'll hear sometimes I'll be out in Illinois and I'll be like, oh, is that a gangsta outside listening to his rap music? And I'll just look out,
gangsta,
you know, and I'll just open my door. It's my dad talking on the phone. He'll just be talking on the phone, just with that deep voice of his. Shaun, fix computer. Anyway, he punches through the door. It makes that noise, and it just shatters into pieces. Is that one of them gangsters? It was crazy. Crazy stuff. But yeah, that's my dad. He's got the deepest voice you've ever heard. Ever in your life. Every time he talks, it's like Jurassic Park, where your water is just like Kurt. Like our old friend Kurt. Also, the other guy that we knew had a super deep voice. And called into work once because he might be getting some. That's a real story. Called into work.
Oh, yeah, Blockbuster.
At Blockbuster, yeah. When I worked at Blockbuster, this guy called in, said he couldn't make it in because he might be getting some. And then also bragged about getting a yeast infection in his throat because he said, "No, you know where that comes from." Fucking gross. Fucking gross, dude.
Ugh.
Ew. That's a fantastic reason to call in. Yeah, I used to work at the Blockbuster. Then I moved on to Hollywood Video, which was way better because they knew they were going out of business. So they let you get away with more shit.
now you out there in California making the movies yourself.
Making movies. Yeah. I guess, man. Anyway, let's move on.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. Get your dad on the podcast. You won't be able to understand the man. I'll have to turn the bass down all the way. All right, let's wrap it up with a little Eminem stuff here. Now, we do not want people here getting political. This is all about cringe, okay? Now, I know this is a little late, but Eminem did a freestyle. One of the first times I watched you, your dad was in the chat. That's true. I blocked.
What?
He was in the chat room. I had to talk to my dad. And I was like, Dad, I don't know how I feel about you being in there. Because I blocked him and then would unblock him and he'd be like, hey, did you block me? Or he'd go, and I go, yeah, I blocked you, Dad. I feel uncomfortable when you're in here because I got to talk. Sometimes I want to talk about, like, if I talk about sex or drugs.
So he was actually in there. It wasn't just a fake Shaun's dad account or something?
He was in there and commenting and stuff.
It's funny.
And he goes, I understand. Or I had to. I said, I don't mind, but if I know I'm going to be talking about sex or drugs, I can't do it in front of you, Dad. I can't do that shit. And yeah, when he would comment in the chat, his little comment bubble would just be vibrating super fast, like it was bassy. He might be watching me now, but Dad, I love you. I'm going to see you for Thanksgiving. Anyway, let's get to Eminem here. Eminem did a freestyle against Trump. Okay? That's not what we're not here to talk about Trump. But we also want to play these responses from people doing freestyles back at Eminem. So we're getting both sides, and it is very hard to watch. Okay? I mean, if you haven't seen the Eminem thing, have you seen the Eminem freestyle, Andy T?
Have not.
It's just, it's painful, man. It makes me sad because I love Eminem. Or loved him. Is he done? Is he done? When you do this kind of thing, let's just watch.
He's orange.
Yeah, he says, and he's orange. That was one of his lines. You're just like, oh, God, no. Why would you say, and he's orange? Let's see. Where is he?
Mom spaghetti.
Okay. It's so cringe. I feel it. I like him too. I find freestyle of any kind very cringe. People are saying. All right, here we go. So for the BET Awards, he came out and did a freestyle for this.
Let's check it out. It's the calm before the storm right here.
Okay, he's walking up. He's in a garage. He's very dramatic. Eminem never not dramatic. It sounds like the audio sounds low.
No, his voice sounds deep. Like, I don't know.
Wait, how was I gonna start this off?
This weird fake. Ew. Wait a sec. How was I gonna start this? Rappers love parking garages. Great point. Great point. Wander in the chat loves this because he's hated Eminem forever, and me and him always argue over Eminem. I love Eminem. He hates him. And now I can't stand him either after this.
Are we going to watch all 4.5 minutes of this?
No, we won't. I just want to give you a clip. Also, I hate that he has a group of black guys lined up behind him. Is this some sort of like, yeah, I got black friends?
He does.
He does, but why show him off? Like, is it, I mean, like, what, is it to prove something? You know what I mean?
They should be, like, in his house on the shelf or something. That's what you're saying?
Why are they, like, why does he have to have these he does it with every freestyle video in a garage, though. He's got a solid line of guys behind him.
I mean, that's probably the nicest set they could find in Detroit, honestly.
Sure.
Cleanest.
As long as they don't have any, like, actual skyscrapers in the background, because that is sad. You don't know any whites. Why no Asians? I don't want to make it a black thing. I want to make it clear that this is not a black thing. I'm not Baldist, and I'm not racist.
Forgot.
You didn't
How was I gonna
forget.
start here?
This is what's so weird is you didn't forget how you were going to say this.
Should we cut this out?
Wait, how was I gonna start this off?
You know.
I forgot.
Oh, this line. I say this first line to Allie all day. She hates it.
Oh, yeah. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Donald Trump? Probably not.
What does that mean? I will never understand that. I always look at Ellie and I go, that's an awfully hot coffee pot. What? What does that mean? What does it mean? What does that mean? That's an awfully hot coffee pot. He just used ew, 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 ew. He just used 4 words that rhymed. I know. Listen again. I can't handle it. It's tough. It's tough, guys.
13 seconds in.
I couldn't. It hurts.
You've stopped it like 90 times already.
I know. This. I cannot get. I know. I know it hurts. I stopped watching at that point. Marla says.
I forgot. Oh, yeah.
We're all gonna get through this, right?
That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Donald Trump? Probably not, but that's all I got till I come up with a solid...
A solid what? They bleep it out because it's on BET. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. What the fuck is that, Eminem? Then, if we watch all 4 minutes, it will be an hour or more. Sweet shoes, though.
Got a plan and now I got a hatchet like a damn Apache with a tomahawk. I'ma walk inside a mosque on Ramadan and say a prayer that every time talks.
I don't know. I don't know why they bleep that shit. I don't get that one. Let's keep going.
There's 4 minutes left.
She gets a
That part where he's gonna start and then stops himself. Why would you do that, Eminem?
Because it's real.
She gets a I'ma stop.
You didn't have to say that in rap way. You could just go, hey, wait a second, let me restart. He has to say it in his rap voice. I'ma stop and drop a coffee pot that's awfully hot.
But we better give Obama props, because what we got in office now's a kamikaze.
Any political raps. We won't get to it, but at the end, he starts rapping about tax plans. He's rapping about tax plans. If there's anything that shouldn't be rapped about, it's tax plans.
That'll probably cause a nuclear holocaust, and while the drama pops and he waits for shit to quiet down, he'll just gas his plane up and fly around till the bombing stops.
With coffee pots!
Oh, man, that's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Well, I really want to know what awfully hot coffee, what is he looking at?
Should have been set in a break room or something.
Yeah, or just at least have a coffee pot on one of those random cars, or have one of his black guy friends in the back holding one. Like, yeah, this is hot.
Intensity's heightened, tensions are rising. Trump, when it comes to giving a shit, you're stingy as I am. Except when it comes to having the balls to go against me, you hide them.
Well, is Trump supposed to come back with a rap?
Go against him.
You don't have the balls, Trump, to step in the ring with me. Hey, Ma, you need to have a rap off. Okay, I guess. I mean, the president's got to do stuff, but, you know, let's get him on over. Let's fly him on over. Let's fly him over to the garage. Get Air Force One to fly to this empty garage so he can rap off with Eminem.
I'm going to watch this whole thing.
You are sick of it yet? We got to get.
Well, I'm just saying, like you said, no, but now we're.
We got to get to the orange part.
Inching along.
The orange part. We'll get to the orange part.
Cause you don't got the nuts like an empty asylum.
Oh, he doesn't have the nuts.
Racism's the only thing he's fantastic for. Cause that's how he gets his rocks off, and he's orange.
No! No, he said it! He said he's orange. And I get it. Everybody, don't go, yeah, but Shaun, that's a Fantastic Four reference. You know, the thing he's talking about, and he's orange. It's lame. Okay? I can't watch this anymore. It hurts my heart because I love Eminem. Or at least I did. I don't even know if I can listen to his new album after this. This man had Bruno's ass on his face. That's true. I remember that. And I think that was set up. All right. I can't watch this anymore. No more Eminem.
It's an awfully hot coffee pot.
But I do love that line. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. It's like, holy shit, dude. Whoa. Makes me, seriously, watching that, when it first came, like now I can laugh at it, but I legitimately depressed me a little bit. Because I like Eminem so much. It depressed me that came out. Ugh. Oof.
So.
Anyway, let's move
on.
In response, we got a lot of responses here. People went online and decided, you know what, I don't like Eminem. You know, much like I'm saying right now. But I didn't, you know. These are people rapping off. Cold as ice. This scope's boring. Well, you've been here for an hour 15. When are you going to leave this boring scope? Cold as ice. It's been an hour 15 minutes.
Give him his money back.
You're right. You want your lifetime subscription money back, bro? Now, asshole. He wants his money back, he says. It's too late. I know. I love Cold as Ice, too. He's a good guy. You know, I used to just go after people that would make fun of me. And now, I'm friends. And when I say used to, I meant last week. And now, I've turned it around. I've turned my life around. I'm making friends with these guys. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. JRT Roxy says, sure. Anyway, should we watch this conservative fan response to Eminem?
Mm.
Oh, World Star has some good ones too, huh?
Hey,
Oh, no. There, he's got his trucker hat on.
I saw your diss track. I thought I should take a moment to respond to that. You don't want me as a fan? I can handle that. My president is more important than any has-been unshaven Democrat.
Stop! Ew! Ew! This is icky. This whole thing is just icky.
And speaking of Democrats, where'd you go to school at? The Harvey Weinstein School of How to Treat Women Like Doormats?
What?
You talk a big game about hating Trump, but your raps hating on women makes you the real champ of chumps. You raised your fist in the...
Why do you have to add champ of Trumps? Chumps. He could have just said chump. It would have flowed better. What am I doing? Why am I trying to critique this man?
But your raps hating on women makes you the real champ of chumps. You raised your fist in the air, you gave a shout out to Islam, but we all know that you're only trying to avoid being an Uncle Tom. How much you paying the slaves in the background to keep the car lights on? Admit it, you own them like Trump owns Kim Jong.
Whoa, calling out Kim Jong. Don't disrespect this man's flow. Get him on the show. We should get these guys on the show. Shut up and play it. I'll do what I want. Thank you very much.
You scared of a war, but you started this fight with the people who buy those satin sheets you sleep on at night. We are 63 million strong and we're voting again. We can get rid of you like we got rid of Clinton.
That didn't rhyme, sir.
Now, accusing Trump of racism is a hell of an accusation coming from a guy who built his entire career on cultural appropriation.
Okay, that's enough.
Got rid of Clinton? He served 2 terms and...
And he's orange. Yeah, I think it means Hillary, I guess. But I mean, like, she was okay. I can't watch the whole thing. We got. I'm telling you, I found 1 billion of these things. So let's just start burning through them. It says Baked Alaska is this guy's name. He's kind of famous on Twitter. He's obnoxious.
The calm before the storm out here. Wait, how was I gonna start this off?
Oh shit.
I forgot. Oh yeah. Eminem, you're named after candy. I saw you made a video about my daddy. Are you really that dumb or did you relapse on the Xanny? Why don't you stick to songs about...
Keep his lyrics on his tablet in front of him.
Oh, you're right. I hate these. These are pain. Like, this hurts. This one actually hurts.
Eminem's was bad, but at least you could tell he was making it up on the spot. These guys had time to write this stuff. Like
his daddy. Yeah, he's talking about Trump. His daddy. Pretty icky, right?
Is that Eric? That Eric Trump?
That's Eric Trump right there.
About killing your mom like Bambi. Oh, BET? Is that even still a channel? I'd rather waste my time watching white girls in flannel.
Why?
That would be racist, so we're not going to talk about that. But if we did, it'd be a lot more entertaining than your washed-up Democrat talking point propaganda.
Okay, that's another one. Guys, let's just stop. If you want to make some political points, this is my point. Notice how I'm trying to make a point and I'm not rapping it. Stop making your points via rap. It sucks, okay? No matter where you're coming from. Shit's lame. And you should be made fun of for it. How about inmate? I don't know what this means. Oh, this guy is an inmate. And it's a phone call.
This is Global Tellink. You have a prepaid call from
the conservative thug.
Guys, it's getting too far with these with this political shit where you're like, yeah, I'm the conservative thug. Just
you have a call from the conservative thug.
No.
You have a prepaid call from
the conservative thug.
An inmate at the Desert View Community Correctional Facility at Atlanta, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now.
Here we go.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
What's up, America? This is dedicated to all the patriots and conservatives. All the Republicans, Christians, constitutionalists that are disgusted by this clown Eminem's disrespectful rant toward President Trump. This is our response. Hey, yo.
To continue the call, please wipe your card now.
Blue, we're firing off the patriots. I'm here to represent conservatives and right-wingers. This manga all day. And up next.
All right, we get it. We get that one. There's just so many. There's so many here. Conservative. Let's see how it ends, actually. I'd like to see how this one ends.
Stop freestyling, inmate. Back to your cell.
Yes, sir.
America great again.
Oh,
Surveilling you with drones. All you liberals are clones. You can't think on your own. Slim Shady, go home and lay down the microphone and watch us make America great again. Make America great again.
Good question. Why are there so many yos in rap? You know, it's filler. Dude in a garage?
Hey, Eminem, I heard you.
Okay. Here's
rap. Pretty cool, but there weren't a lot of facts. See, what you don't know is that you're being used as a pawn by billionaires who want to brainwash minds through song so that they can ship our jobs over there and lie to us and tell us it's fair. No flag, no border, just welfare, terrorism, and a new world order. Don't believe me? Look at your beloved Detroit.
This is DC Drano. Straight from DC Drano. I want all raps done in a parking garage from now on, please. You know, come on. Can we do that?
A city that's filled with blacks that's been run off the tracks by a Democratic Party that they've supported for 40 years.
Okay.
Sir, you can't be in here.
Sir, have you paid your fee yet to be in here? I gotta make this rap quick because they charge me per the hour. Dude,
other people need to use these parking spots.
What's going on?
Can you stop filming in our parking spot? We need this. This is for employees only. What if his album is good? This dude ain't even gangsta. He probably validated his parking. Vertical video is what I wrote for this one. Oh, I do like this.
You were always our favorite if we're making a list. It's amazing that this is the thanks that we get.
for buying your albums and making you rich. You write a new verse and send us a diss just because we didn't vote for that bitch? Ain't that some shit? You're a liberal too. Shit, dissing the president's nothing new for you. And we laugh and we joke at a difference in views, but when you say fuck us, then it's fuck you too. You of all people shouldn't take shit to heart, because you talk more shit than what slips from a fart.
Oh, I kind of like that line. You talk more shit than what slips from a fart. I mean, come on, that's
It kind of reads like a Christmas carol or something.
Oh, yeah. All the stockings were hung with care.
But it's okay if it's you, because then it's just art, right? But this is the shit that tears people apart. You're a part of the problem that causes divide, along with fake racism, sexism, and lies that did.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all good night.
Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. I mean, come on now.
Allie's got to laugh out loud every time you do that, right?
No, she goes, stop. I mean, at first she caught it. It was kind of funny because it is pretty bad, but she's like, stop it. Do you like it when I say that, Allie? No, she just shook her head at me. Doesn't even know what I'm saying. How about a cowboy's response?
Hate is all I know. You name the song even.
You know what I live out. Hate is all you know. Oh, he did name it that. A cowboy's response to Eminem. All right.
Let me gather myself together. You'll have to forgive me. It's a little hot in this desert weather. But I got to get something off my chest and burn a fellow cracker who many thought was one of the best.
Where's the garage? I think this is his garage. This is the cowboy's garage.
So he parks his Porsche.
Yeah.
I say was because your time's gone, my fellow. Your time is done. You're worse than orange. You're a pale shade of yellow.
Oh.
You think the time's right to put up a fake fight about human rights with a case that's anything but airtight. And no, I ain't alt-right, but you can call me Pepe. Because it feels good, man.
Okay. I guess it's a Pepe. I don't know. What are these guys? What is going on?
And I ain't never did no rapping before. But it sure as hell couldn't be anything worse than what you put forward. Your freestyle used to be one of a kind, something to behold, and you promised a storm. You sure as hell didn't bring that one home. It was barely a drizzle.
I don't. Okay. This is nuts, guys. Guys, it's crazy, okay? Just
hate is all I know.
Hate is all I know. Storm and home don't rhyme. How about this one?
Definitely the best freestyle that guy's ever done.
What's that?
That was definitely the best freestyle that guy's ever done, though. Oh, he's got that.
Right. Iraq war vet response to war. Now, I'm not here to bash the vets, but let's hear freestyle from one. Guys, no more making political points in rap form. Let's all agree.
Tiki torches in hand for the soldier that's blacking. Comes home from Iraq and is still told to go back to Africa.
Thanks for that needed backup. I'm saying that can be challenging for me. I went to battle in Iraq and then
Okay, that one was... I think I put a beat to his. That's not a freestyle. That's a guy just rapping. I picked the wrong one. Oh, this one. Donald Trump responds. That one he was actually rapping. But was that an Eminem beat?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's boom. Maybe it is Dre's beat.
It's like, what's the difference between me and you, or something like that?
That's what it is.
to battle in Iraq and then Afghanistan. Troops inside of a casket and funerals, laying flags, and the soonest I re-enlisted. Now wait a sec, what? Hope of enlistment going no code is my mission.
That one I can't even understand, so I can't. You know, that one might even be good. I don't know. But Donald Trump, remember when remember Eminem said, "You don't have the balls to face me"? He does though, because Trump responds. Are you ready?
Yeah, it was like a cipher. It was really cool. But I'm gonna have to do it better. You have to forgive me because my flow's a little rusty and slow. So surprised Slim Shady suddenly hates me. He
Those
portrayed
lips.
me as a racist and acted like a big baby, crying hot tears over the best Dr. Dre beat I've heard in 5 years.
And he's lost weight.
No. Slim Shady don't got room to knock. Built his whole career off of locker room talk, and he... Put yourself in my position. Just try to envision witnessing Clinton turning her computer disks into bricks and trying to convince us that she should be president instead of prison. 30,000 emails missing while her husband's out digging bitches.
Okay, Trump. There you go. They had a beef. Let's get out of here. Okay, we got 2 more. So I'm just burning through these. Dude in a cowboy hat and a car. That's what this one's called.
Hey, Marshall, I guess now you're a social...
No. That audio sounds like one of Bradman's sketches.
Justice warrior, but I'm about to floor you. Don't want none, won't be none, but I'm about to school you, son. You guys have gotten yardage out of pushing filth and garbage, drivel, snivel, prejudicial, and now you want to bristle? But it's a little too late. Your fate is on a plate. And wait, mate, that 8 Mile style, it's been dead a while. If you don't believe we can unleash hell, then just wait a spell and ask the NFL. You're a tool of fool.
Okay. You know what? I feel like he just said that really slowly, and then they put it on fast forward. You know when you can listen to podcasts on 1.5 speed? That's what he sounds like. There's a preacher one? Wait, this is... All right, this is the last one. I can't handle these anymore. I think you get the point, though.
Hey, yo, Marshall.
Shit, dude.
I just seen your little bitch-ass skit. So we gonna start the day like this. Ball up your fist for the fucking paparazzi.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, he's angry.
But tell me, what's the difference between this and the fucking Nazis? You chose to put yourself in the hot seat. Cause nowadays, Eminem ain't nothing more than ice cream toppings.
Shit, dude. Is he coming off the top of the dome with this? He is driving to prove, unless he's got the lyrics on his windshield. Raise a fist for the paparazzi? That's a good question, too. Yeah, what do you mean raising a fist for the paparazzi? I thought we didn't like the paparazzi. It's not safe to drive and freestyle at the same time.
And you're getting sloppy. Got Haley wondering what happened to Poppy. Shit, who gonna stop me?
Shit, dude. This guy's name is Stephen Carswell.
You irrelevant.
All right, let's just go to the end.
That's
here.
why you hella bent. Out of touch rappers.
It went like this for 5 minutes.
And they fucking wonder how Trump happened.
Oh shit, oh shit. He drives the car.
And as for your line in the sand, let me make it very clear. I'm an American. Trump 2020.
Shit,
Fuck
dude.
you, Marshall.
Shit, dude. Fuck you, Marshall. All right, I think we've seen enough. I mean, seriously, just type in response to Eminem, and it's probably at the thousands of responses at this point. You know? Here's my point, guys. Let's relax. Let's stop freestyling about our politics. Let's hang out. And can we all agree just to hang out, have fun, no matter what side of the political spectrum you're on, and just laugh at Al Nation with us, okay? Can we all sit down and laugh at Al Nation together? Because that's really what life's about. Laughing at Al Nation. Okay? I hate everyone with an opinion. Sure. Yes, we can. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run for president. And my platform is going to be fuck everything else. Stop arguing.
Terry, you be a running mate?
Who?
Terry 2016.
Yeah, Terry 2016 will be my running mate.
Do you think he'll accept vice president?
You know what? He might run against me.
Shit.
Terry 2016. But my platform will be, guys, let's just forget all the policies, all that stuff. Let's all just watch some Al Nation. Can we do that together? And then when I... One nation under Al Nation. Al Nation under God. One nation united under the common mocking of Al Nation? Yeah. Absolutely. Can we do that? I think that'd be great. And we'll change the Pledge of Allegiance to include Al Nation's name. We'll change all the words to the Star Spangled Banner to be like, Al Nation, Al Nay. I think the crowd will love it. We'll play his videos at my rallies. We'll bring up Cold as Ice to say I turned him. Say we're friends now.
Johnny Bats?
I'll get my endorsement from Johnny Bats. Don't you worry. We'll be BFFs by the end of my campaign.
Well, your running mates should be an awfully hot coffee pot.
And one of my running mate, and for Senate, I'm putting that awfully hot coffee pot. We're gonna put him in the Senate seat. Awfully hot coffee pot. Can we add malice? Can we add malice to our flag? Absolutely. We're adding malice. Shame and
shame
malice.
everybody with malice.
We use malice to shame any nation that we don't like. We'll use malice to shame them. Okay? You hear that, North Korea? We're gonna shame you with malice. Am I right? Let's go after a country that people don't really go after. You know, who's a cool country? England? I'm coming after you.
They're not cool.
Lock them up. We'll lock up Bill Nye. Yeah. I'm loving my campaign now. We're going to try to lock up Bill Nye. All right, everybody. Let's wrap it up. Netherlands? Yeah, let's just go after the Netherlands. Hey, Sweden and Netherlands. All right, let's wrap it up. Thanks for hanging, everybody. All right, so Saturday. We'll be back Saturday, 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with the Cool Guy Contest.
See you then, Cold as Ice. He'll be there.
He'll be there. We'll give Al his own nation. Now that's a good idea. Shit, yeah. That's the show, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Selfindulgentpodcast.com. Andy T, you got anything to plug?
Yeah, check out Technophilia, mine and Scott's channel on YouTube. Play video games. Technophilia, Y-U-H at the end.
Technophilia. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for having fun. Give our best to Al Nation if you see him. Ask him about the video he sent us. Check us out, youtube.com/selfindulgent podcast. Like us on Facebook and join our private Facebook group. It's SIP Crew. Search SIP Crew, ask to join, and we'll let you in. And I want to say thank you to Ninja Greg for his words of wisdom. Follow him on Twitter and Periscope at Ninja Greg. Thanks for watching, everybody.
You're listening to the Self-Indulgent Podcast. Do you like hot dogs? Then you'll love the Self-Indulgent Podcast. Do you like Lupe Fiasco? Then you'll love the Self-Indulgent Podcast. Do you like Poop Block Jones? Then you'll love the Self-Indulgent Podcast. www.selfindulgentpodcast.com.
Peace.